attention because our life is on hold. So I thought there are four things we can consider doing, and I certainly would encourage you to consider doing these four things to help uh, break up some of that tension, anxiety, and stress uh, during the time of the epidemic. Okay, so the first thing, strangely, it's ironic, is would you consider wasting the day? And what am I talking about? Well, uh, we're not able to produce businesses, social interaction uh, uh, is shut down, so we're not able to produce. And so I thought, why do we stop fighting that, accept that, and just waste a day? And that will help us to pull apart wanting, desiring to be productive, which is a good thing, yet we can be still fruitful in life. So choose to waste a day. And so I get up in the morning and I just say, well, I'm just going to waste a day. I learned this in 2005 when there was a hostile uh, takeover by my religious denominational officials over a church where I was executive pastor, Hollywood Presbyterian Church. And with the hostile takeover, they were trying to take the senior pastor down. And because I refused to ally with them, they put me on indefinite administrative leave. And so, what am I going to do? I couldn't produce as a pastor and as one in charge of the staff. So I decided I'd get up early in the morning, go play golf, uh, get on the golf course before anybody else got there, and I would hit the ball and then I would pray. I would hit the ball and I prayed. I did that for the whole year. Wonderful, wasting a year turned out to be a Sabbath rest. So first thing, consider wasting a day. You can be fruitful, but we're hampered to be fully productive. Second, set a goal. And that goal is connected to being fruitful. And so for me personally, I thought, okay, what goal can I set for myself? And I decided this summer I'm going to run a half a marathon and I'm going to start training for it. And I'm up to 6 miles per run, and I did 11 miles last Sunday. So I set a goal. And that goal setting means, the virus is controlling us, but here's a small area I get to control, which actually counters the overwhelming macro control and oppressiveness of the virus pandemic. Third thing, move towards a little joy. And so I thought, what gives me little joy? And what gives me little joy is Moonstruck chocolate. So I ordered 4 of these boxes. And every morning I start out the day about 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. And I have 1 cup of coffee and 2 pieces of Moonstruck chocolate. It punctuates the day. I start the day on a little tiny energy jump, boost of energy because of joy. Lastly, waste a day, select a concrete goal, move towards little joy. And last thing is when you're anxious and you start to flood with anxiety, feel overwhelmed, take time to share that with someone you trust. And last week, Friday, I went out and jogged 6 miles, and it was 39 degrees here in Oregon when I was jogging. So I came home sniffling, and immediately my thoughts, oh my goodness, signs of the virus. So I wrestled. I got to share this with my wife, but I don't want my wife to say, David, don't be a baby. Think of all the symptoms. Come on, David. So I got, okay, she may put me down if I share, but it's worth the risk. So I went and shared about, you think I should be concerned? Should I go get a test? What's this all about? and she wonderfully was compassionate, and she held my anxiety, and the anxiety instantly popped. Shared anxiety breaks the power of anxiety. All right, so then let me share with you one other way in which relationships uh, breaks the power of anxiety. Uh, Usually on Thursday, I meet with a bunch of pastors I have for the last 5 years, and we have a nice roundtable discussion. Well, last Thursday, because of the COVID-19, we did things by Zoom, and I wanted to go out and jog, and so the meeting started at 9. I went out and jogged at 8, so I'd been jogging an hour outside, and then I went into the meeting with my iPhone, and I kept jogging, and and I was doing my last lap, and usually the last lap of my 6 mile routine is the hardest one. My body's kind of aching and so forth. And here's a strange, wonderful thing. I am listening to the guys, trying to engage, even though I'm kind of challenged as I jog. And I notice, gosh, this is the best run I've had so far. I don't feel any aches and pains, and I finished strong, so strong. I thought I could do 2 more laps. What made a difference? I was jogging with a sense of connection to the people I deeply value. All right, four things. Waste a day. Select a goal. Move towards little joy. Chocolate for me, whatever's for you, and share your anxiety. Thanks.